So who are you and what did you do?
I'm John Lee, and I got first place at Indy Regional, 500 players regional, 9 rounds, playing Kashtira.
Oh, nice. Well, let's see the list.
For this regional, I played this, and then in Kashtira, and then that, well, I'll explain later. It's a 41 card deck, so this is the 41st card. For hand traps lineup, I played 3 Troll, 3 Ash, and 3 Imperm, and 1 Mourner. Mourner's just there. I used to play Veiler, but instead I just played one Mourner because I play Shifter in my side deck, so when I draw it, I don't want them to be conflicting.
Can also be used outside of the main phase, right? For things like purely.
Yes, and that's important. Even like negating, purely draw phase, of course.
Yeah.
Outside of the 5 good Kashtira cards, I played more Kashtira cards.
3 Rise Heart.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I've been playing this for a long time. It's first reason for consistency, but then also I play Baguska in my deck. So even if I hard draw 2, I can just summon it out or normal summon, make Baguska. This card I added recently, like 1 month ago when the new format started. So this is essential for the combo, and then it sucks to draw it alone, but this also is similar. You don't want to draw it alone, so like if you're drawing 1 bad Kashtira, you lose anyways. But then like if there was another extra hand trap or non-engine, you still lose, so that was my theory. And then this has specific purpose, so against purely matchup, when you go first and have this in your hand because you just have extra Kashtira cards, you can chain block their memory spell so that their rank 2 doesn't trigger. And then after they book your whole board, or out their our whole board, when you have the birth, they resolve memory spell or branded fusion, and then you can chain Scareclaw. In that case, your birth will be alive, and then see they activated the spell, so you can banish 3 cards at the grave.
Nice.
These are hand traps, and then I played 1 cross out, and it worked perfectly fine. I was testing 2 or 0 a lot, but when I tested 2, I just keep drawing like 2, and then in those games it didn't do anything. So 1 was perfect. Triple tag, it's a really good card, but 3 again if I draw 2 and then it just don't resolve it, I just lose.
Yeah, crazy in the mirror. Yes.
And with this ratio, instead of like 3 talents, which some people do, or 3 cross out, I drew like these 2, one of each, a lot of games, and then that's just way better.
That's perfect.
Yes. And then 1 eclipse. This also, if I hard draw it, I can cross out it, but also it's just a like 4th book. I didn't want to play like 6th book because of space issue as well, but also like this card is not as good going first. And then I was testing 2 eclipse, 2 regular books, but I just figured normal books are just better.
Yeah, book's been out 20 years and it's still good.
Yeah. And rest of them are just Kashtira consistency cards.
Yeah, pretty standard.
Yeah.
Did Pot of Prosperity ever conflict with Sacred Crane, or were you concerned with that?
Yeah, so every game 1, if I could go to Sacred Crane combo, I just don't Prosperity that turn. And then next turn, if they somehow out the whole board, usually by like crazy non-engine cards, I just like this card just can set up Birth again and just win the game. And some game 3, in this regional I didn't do that, but if I can go Sacred Crane, I would just Prosperity first to see cards that I crossed out or like Solemn Judgment that I side in, because I think looking 6 is more important. The problem with this is draws everywhere, so you don't want to like use it anyways if you're not comboing. Unless you have like no engine. Yeah. If you have no engine, you have like no choice. But you try to force combo with just hard open unicorn, and then you check draw and then Prosperity anyways.
Makes sense.
Yes. So for extra deck, while you're doing extra deck, I'll explain the Sacred Queen. These 3 or standard are used in every match. They came out every time. And then 2 Zeus, it
got a player on unicorn.
Yes. 1 Rise. So these are one reason for Sacred Crane.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people cut those, but with Sacred
Yeah.
Crane,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy.
So these are the Sacred Crane line. So the how you do it is you have to open some way to get to Unicorn and then one extra Kashtira cards that could be any Kashtira name. Ideally, you want the second one. You want it to be like the bad ones. But anyways, so with the Shangri-La and the Arsenal Falcon, you'll bring out the Sacred Crane, draw a card, and then this card and the Shangri-La can become the Utopic feature. This is where you check the Nibiru, so if they have Nibiru, they better use it when you make this card. So like, there's an argument that they can, like, if they have Infernoble, they can hold forever, but then if they have Infernoble, they have it anyway. So.
Yeah. And you can do that before the birth, so even if you get Nibiru, you still have some kind of play like an Arise Heart.
Yeah, so like if they Nibiru here, the whole purpose is you can still normal summon and also use Birth to Reborn to make like Fenrir or Arise Heart pass even after you get Nibiru.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then if they hold it, they can get punished by, if they try to Nibiru, you activate this, and then if they imperm it, you can book itself, and then they just lose 2 cards and you still have the full board.
Nice.
So yeah, and then this won me so many games, even against like Despia. What I did was they had like Dragoon and the whole thing. I just had like random the level 4 Rise Heart and then normal summon Sacred Crane. Opponent didn't respond to that because like they don't have to, and I just make that, and then their Mirror Jade, Dragoon, they just do nothing forever for like 5 turns, and then I eventually got where I got 2 Scareclaw in defense position, and then because there were like so many different attributes, I could just beat over like everything.
That's
in
great.
Defense position. Yeah, so again with the Sacred Crane thing, your ending board would look like this, and this requires like 3 cards, but then you get to draw a card, so essentially like 2 cards, so you have like extra cards after doing this, and Birth of course. So reason why this is good and then how I won was even if they have, like, obviously if they have 1 or 2 book, it doesn't matter because you still get to keep like one of them, and then the problem is usually triple tag. So like normal Kashtira ending board would be like this and a Shangri-La, and if they triple tag, they just take your Riser and then make crazy amount of Material Zeus. So like if you have this, they have to either book this or take with the triple tag and then switch it. Then now they are alive, so they don't win either way. So this only lose to deck cards like Dark Ruler and Eclipse, and those cards are not as popular, so that's how I won all the game ones when I went first.
Makes sense.
And these all came out, I just played 1, and then it came out like once, so this could be the Infinite Track card that can make 4 Material Zeus. I just decided to play 1 because I just, I don't know, I somehow didn't feel like that card doesn't even come up as much in purely matchup, and I ended up playing no purely, so it worked out.
Perfect.
For the side deck, these 4 back row removals were okay, and then I think I was playing evenly matched, but playing Cosmic was really big, and it's only 2 because I can sometimes side in going first, and that matters in a lot of matchups.
Yeah, you didn't duel any Rescue Ace, right? So
Yeah,
never
no
really
Rescue
needed the
Ace.
evenly.
So like against Rescue Ace, I saw these 3 in.
Yeah, that's perfect.
But these, when I play against purely, I would just keep getting going first and stuff.
Sure.
And I was playing like 1 D-Barrier and 3 Judgment, but D-Barrier was crazy, and then Judgment was even better, so I think this should be at 3, and then these, if you draw 2 and then you don't get to play, you still lose, so it's a little risky, so I think this ratio was perfect.
Yeah.
Shifter, I didn't like this card, but I was so glad I played it. I won like so many free games with drawing this. And then yeah, Nibiru. Yeah, I Nibiru'd a few times when I saw it, so.
Yeah, against combo decks, you just gotta have it.
Yeah, I think side deck has no issues.
All right. Anything else before we close out?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.